Please welcome the Chair and CEO of Great Minds in STEM, Mr. Ray Mellado.
My name, excuse me, my name has been mentioned far too often tonight. And I say that because we have other leaders in this organization that are making this happen. I'm going to take a minute and share the other names. This show tonight is produced, directed, and designed, as well as our printed products, and as well as the design of Great Minds in STEM by Peter Mellado and his team from Melcom, Inc. Our award-winning education programs are led by our director, Lupe Munoz Alvarado. This conference and events and recognition and selection committees and scholarships are led by our director, Diana Ibarra Gonzalez. And this organization is led by our executive director, Anna Park. I would like to give our leadership team a round of applause, please. But it is sponsors that I would like to thank, because we'll be coming back to Florida, Lake Buena Vista, Florida next year. But it is these sponsors that I want to give a special thank you. Our title host, Lockheed Martin. Our host sponsors, the Walt Disney Corporation, the Boeing Company, Northrop Grumman, and Raytheon. It is your support, and with all our sponsors, that make these 3 days possible. But now we have a Chairman's Award. And that Chairman's Award is somebody who does something extraordinary that doesn't quite fit into a box, but we know it's important. And we know the magic of Disney is done with a lot of hard work, a lot of creativity, a lot of Imagineers. And so to describe and to talk about our Chairman's Award winner tonight, I would like to bring up, can we move forward, please? Design, Walt Disney Parks Resort, excuse me, and our leader from Disney Company tonight, Mr. Dennis Lin. Dennis?
Thank you, Ray, and good evening to all of you, and welcome to Walt Disney World and the beautiful Coronado Springs Resort. Walt Disney Resort is proud to host the HENAC Conference for the second year running, and we look forward to seeing everyone back here again in 2012. This is a very special year for us because it's our 40th anniversary. We welcomed our first guests to the Walt Disney World Resort on October 1st, 1971. And from that one theme park, 2 resorts, and a campground, we've grown just a little bit. Within the 47 square miles of the Walt Disney World Resort, an area roughly twice the size of the island of Manhattan, we are now home to 4 theme parks, 2 water parks, a shopping, dining, and entertainment district, and more than 20 resorts, and the ESPN Wide World of Sports, a 220-acre multi-sport facility, and the list goes on. Back in the 1950s, after the introduction of the Disneyland Resort in Southern California, Walt Disney had a dream to create more than just a theme park here in Central Florida. He wanted to create a place where guests would feel that they had escaped the real world. I would like to think that we have, in some small way, fulfilled Walt's dream. Today, Ivan Diaz leads an international team of highly skilled and creative professionals who are responsible for continuing the stewardship of Walt's dream here at the Walt Disney Resort in Florida and in Disney parks around the world. As the Director of Parks Development and Integration, Ivan is responsible for the development and infrastructure of assets, rides, attractions, and shows at Disney properties worldwide. The mission of Ivan and his team is to ensure that the rides and attractions at our theme parks continue to operate safely and efficiently. And to accomplish this task, the Development and Integration team must work with the various governing bodies and comply with the numerous state and national laws in the countries where Walt Disney Parks and Resorts operate. Now, you may be wondering what it takes to get a really cool job like this with a company like Disney. Well, first you have to be innovative, and Ivan is innovative, as evidenced by his co-authored patent for our systems that provide real-time verification of ride availability and improved maintenance efficiency. Second, you have to be flexible, and Ivan is flexible. He joined the Disney company 11 years ago, and in that time, he has had 6 different roles. He goes where he's needed, and he goes with grace and style. Third, you have to have respect. Ivan's significant contributions and leadership at the Walt Disney World Resort were recognized when his peers honored him with the Partners in Excellence Lifetime Achievement Award. And fourth, you have to have passion and fun. Ivan brings his own special brand of passion to the Disney magic, and as a cast member, I personally have had the privilege of working with Ivan since he started here, and I can attest to how much fun it is to work with him. So friends and colleagues, I am proud to present the 2011 Chairman's Award to Ivan Diaz.
Thank you, Dennis, Mr. Mayalo, and the great minds in STEM. Einstein said, everything should be as simple as it is, but not simpler. Today, technology is a way of life. It was not long ago when people avoided technology purchases because they were simply terrified. Today, some people avoid technology purchases for fear that a newer, faster iPhone will be out next month. As our youth embraces this technology, we should leverage that moment, that attention span, to connect that technology to STEM. I've had the great pleasure of being around many youngsters through FIRST Robotics, FIRST LEGO League, and Junior Achievement. I attack the very notion that math and science are not cool. I don't believe that for a second. I describe their everyday items that just simply would not exist without STEM professionals. Anybody heard of PlayStation? What about Facebook? Twitter, iPhone, and my personal bias favorite, Disney attractions. It's pretty hard to argue that the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is not a very cool ride. That's right, thank you. I'm getting him tickets. Wow. Or that rock and roller coaster's boring. By describing scientific or mathematical concepts in the context of how it makes amazing things possible, we begin to plant the seed of successful future careers in STEM. Ladies and gentlemen, I just won a HENAC award. I'm going to Disney World.